shit. Okay, what's up, everybody? I want you to do the intro this time.
Live from where it all goes down, the Temple,
Gotham City,
the No Name podcast.
Metropolis.
Yes. Eric, my co-host.
Hi, everybody. I don't think I've ever really just said my name on here, which is funny. It's fun.
I've been telling everyone your name. Half the city knows your name.
Well, I mean, I don't think I've ever just said it on the podcast. But anyway, yeah, my name's Deshaun, guys. Deshaun, spelled differently, Deshun.
Yeah.
And yeah, what up? This is a podcast with no name. And what were we just talking about?
Mangoes.
And we were also talking about
My roommate.
your roommate. Oh wait.
You wanted to know a few things.
I
got a few things to tell Deshaun.
The roommate, and then after the roommate, mangoes, about how they get you higher, and then after the mangoes, we were talking about the Zen pack.
Yes, Zen pack.
Okay, let me see these real
On the
quick
white boy shit.
before we get to the roommate.
I only had a 3 milligram before. These are 6 milligram, so they're a little stronger. And that's why
Nicotine
it's
pouches.
fucking me up right now.
Okay, I think this is what I be seeing Joe Rogan do on his
tearing up.
That's right.
You gotta match the arrows on the side. So like twist it on the side. You see the arrows on the side. Twist it to where the arrows match up.
Okay, it wasn't all the way on. I was twisted to where they match.
To where arrows match up. And then you just pop it off. Pop that lid off. Get you one of them bad boys. So we can both struggle at the beginning of the podcast.
Oh my, they smell good. I think I've seen Joe Rogan do these before, right, on his podcast, right?
Yeah, that's really who put me onto him. I mean, I never met the guy. To Joe Rogan.
So you said you usually get what?
Just get one.
No, milligrams.
I've only tried the 3 milligram before. I bought a couple of them with the 3 milligrams, but I didn't know they had 6 milligrams. They talked about it on the podcast, so I asked today at the gas station, on my way here actually. I was like, "Y'all got 6 milligram ones?" He was like, "Yeah, 3 and 6." I was like, "Give me them 6 ones." I'm trying to get that head rush.
So how is it?
It's fine. It tastes good. Kind of burns a little bit at first, but yeah, they give you that head rush. I feel like I just smoked like 3 cigarettes back to back.
Really?
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't.
Give you a good
Cause I've done this before, but not Zen. It was the other. I don't know what it was.
like chewing tobacco.
No, not chewing. This
Chewing tobacco would be puke.
I'm talking about this. Like you put it in there, and let it
one of
sit.
the pouches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it a while ago.
They're all the same, I'm sure. But Zins are the ones that are.
But that hoe
right now.
fucked me up. That hoe fucked me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
If
even.
you're
know.
not a cigarette smoker, I don't know, man.
I'm not.
You'd probably want to start with the 3 milligrams.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I wish I had some of the 3 milligrams here. I mean, hey, go for it at the end of the pod. At the end of the pod, if you guys want to see Deshaun struggle, watch to the end, because I'm gonna make him.
Right, because I don't want to be dead throughout the whole
I'm gonna
pod.
throw one of these in his mouth.
Pause.
No Diddy.
You know what? I want to try one of these. Okay, at the end of the pod, remind me. Just when we.
All right, I will. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I want to see this too.
Okay.
Deshaun doesn't smoke cigarettes, so
No, I don't.
yeah, I do. So I'm kind of in the game already. So mangoes.
No. Roommate.
Roommate. Oh, you want to know that first?
Yes.
Yeah. So my roommate,
Well,
really not even my roommate. He's really. It's his house. He just lets me live in one of his rooms. I'm basically like a squatter. I told him I was only gonna live there for 1 month when I first asked him, and it's been like 7 months. And yeah, he used to be my boss. He used to be my supervisor at my last job. Shit was pretty chill. He's a pretty chill guy. He has a couple kids. Well, he has 1 kid, and then he's like a stepdad to the other kid. It's like
you never thought about just. How come you don't live with your parents no more?
well, I'm probably about to move with my mom. My mom just got her new house
Where at?
in Crosby.
Okay, let's leave it there because I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not gonna dox my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, Crosby's a pretty big place. They'll never find her. She's out in the middle of the woods somewhere.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, pretty soon. Probably after this month.
What? Okay, now back to the mangoes.
Mangoes. So I don't know if you guys ever heard this, but Sean has never. He's the stoner here, as you can see. Allegedly, that's only tobacco. And,
Smoking, as he's saying this.
And yeah, they get you higher.
I'm a Jamie this.
It's like a huge thing in the stoner community. I never heard it until somebody I was smoking with one time. She was like, "You ever ate a mango while you're high?" And I was like, "No." I still am not sure if I ever tried it, but I probably will next time I get stoned. And yeah, apparently they get you a lot higher. Something about some type of chemical in the sweetness of the mango gets you higher. Just locks in with the terpenoids of the THC. Just really gets in there, gets in your system.
I don't know why I felt like I've heard before that some fruits can get you higher. What are the mangoes? It is highly unlikely your heart will increase when you mango. I have tried this.
You say highly unlikely?
That's what someone said.
Fucking doubt it. Sounds like fake.
That was
news
Reddit
to me.
though. That was
Sounds
Reddit though.
Yeah, it sounds like some bullshit Redditor that's never smoked weed in his life. Sounds like the CIA trying to get us to not reach that third level.
Okay, it says there's some logic supporting this one. The science. Both mangoes and cannabis contain myrcene.
Trust the science.
A common
Trust the science.
terpene.
Yeah.
Known for its peppery host.
We trust the science here.
Okay.
On this podcast.
Okay.
We trust the science.
So it's looking like if you eat enough mangoes, it will increase your high. That's what the science is saying.
And the science is always correct. Why would we never trust the science? They've always told us to trust the science.
Okay.
I'm always going to trust the science.
Depending on whose science it is, though.
Hey, I trust all sciences.
Nah, you can't do that. Some are definitely funded by people who we don't like.
Hey, I love all people.
Oh, I don't like that this is in the way. I don't like that. Why
I feel like Mike Wazowski in Monsters Inc. whenever they block his head out with the fucking Monsters Inc. circle.
How'd I have this last time? I guess it was over my head last time. Because I don't remember how I had that last time. Huh. Or maybe, did we even, I don't even think we used this last time. Maybe not. Oh well.
We've used it before.
We have, but with multiple people. I don't know. Who cares? Anyway. Okay, so mangoes. Okay.
Mangoes, yeah. I would say try that. Get a little more bang for your buck. I don't know. From what I hear, it works. It works. People eat a mango after they smoke a blunt. Fucking, from what they say, they're just fucked up. So, fuck the science. I'm going off of what the streets are telling me. And
So,
the streets are saying that mangoes are the shit.
How was the secret room? A secret
Oh,
group?
man. I'm not drinking for my next open mic, bro.
Oh, man.
So I went up actually really early this time. I went up around like 11:30. Like pretty early compared to every other time. And yeah, so I got up and I fucked with the crowd for a little bit. Shit was cool. I was fucking with, there was this dude sitting front row with the cowboy hat on. I forgot what I said to these guys. But yeah, I was fucking with the crowd for a little bit, and right after I got done fucking with the crowd, I forgot all my bits. I forgot everything. I could not remember. I ended up opening with the first thing that came to mind, which I think I opened with the schizophrenic joke.
Oh, wait, so you said you were fucking with the crowd so much that you forgot your bits?
Not even just that. I had like, by this time, I had like 3 beers, 3 of these bad boys before I went up, and then I had one more. They had the $2 beers, so I got one of those. I had like 4 beers before I went up in a span of like 3 hours, tops. and I forgot. I'm blaming it on the alcohol. I don't think it was me just fucking with the crowd. I'm not drinking at my next open mic. I'm gonna fucking go up there. I might have like one beer. That's kind of crazy to go up there sober. Come on now. What am I, fucking the Pope?
So wait.
Stop. I'm gonna have one drink.
I'm the Pope.
But I'm not gonna drink as hard as I did that night again.
So wait,
I forgot all my bits, bro. I forgot everything.
So what happened?
I was literally up there like, fuck, and I was looking at the crowd. I was like,
Kind of how I was on my first time.
And then whenever I remembered a bit, not even the one I wanted to open with, because I wanted to open with Athlete's Dick.
Mm-hmm.
You know my one, Athlete's Dick. That's the one I've been opening with lately.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up opening with Schizophrenic, which is not an opener. That takes a while to fucking build up to. That's not a one you want to open with. So I ended up opening with my Schizophrenic in the 80s.
Schizophrenic one was like, party all the time.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah. And I forgot the beginning of it. I didn't even tell the party all the time.
You don't want to open with that one.
I forgot the beginning of it. So I started with the Rock With You part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I started with the middle of it. And so I didn't even remember that full bit. I was up there like, after I said, like, it must have been tough being schizophrenic in the 80s. And then they laughed, and I was like, fuck. God damn it. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just going to start with the middle of the joke. Okay. And then I said that, and then I think I did the piss joke, and that one got a pretty good laugh.
Piss so hard it ricochets?
I was able to memorize that one. That one is kind of locked into my brain, so that's good. And then, what did I do after that? I did, because what I wanted to do, I was going to do Athlete's Dick. I was going to do the piss one. Then I was going to do Schizophrenic. And then I was going to do if I had time, I was going to do the Bill Nye joke. Because I want to work on that Bill Nye one. And, none of that happened. It went so off the fucking rails. I got off just so pissed off. I didn't even go hang out with the other guys after. I just left immediately after. And mind you, this is early. Like, it was, I could have hung out there.
This nigga said I left immediately.
I literally, I got off. And another thing is, I kind of came up and I automatically started making fun of the guy that went up before me. So this guy, I feel bad. I'm gonna say sorry to him whenever I see him again, cause he was really nice. Like, we were hanging out before I went up, before either of us went up, before the show started. We were hanging out at the bar, and he was wearing this fucking stupid tan blazer with like some jeans and like some New Balances and like a t-shirt under his blazer. And
wait. I gotta hear this again. He got say that a little bit slower for me. He had
a really stupid tan blazer. Like a fucking business jacket. Yeah, and a fucking jeans and these stupid New Balances. Literally dressed like okay. So I went up and I was like, "How about that last guy, huh? Fucking looked like he typed into ChatGPT. What do comedians wear?"
Oh my god.
What does a comedian wear? So I said that, and they laughed. And the guy was still in the room. He had just got off. He had just got off stage. So I saw him walking by as I was saying it, and I felt. And he paused.
Thought it was funny.
He paused and he looked over and he was.
He's like, who the fuck is this guy talking about me?
He was probably thinking in his head like, I just met this guy tonight, like 30 minutes ago, and he's already just talking shit on me. I feel bad because. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna apologize to him next time. But hey, learning lesson: don't fucking dress like a fucking 80s comedian. Like, stop. What are you doing? Like,
oh my.
Yeah, so I opened with that, and then I started fucking with the crowd, and then fucking forgot all my bits. I guess that's just karma. Karma happened to me right after. Like, hey, you're gonna make fun of a guy that you hung out with tonight. Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's what's up, though.
Yeah, I think I told you about that. Not, like, right before I go up, I'm not gonna open with my first bit. I'm just gonna
crowd work.
Yeah, I'm gonna think of something to say as soon as I go up, like right there in the moment. Like, I don't wanna start with my bits. That's the thing I'm doing now.
Okay.
I'm gonna think of something to say right before I go up. Like, peek out behind the curtain, see who's in the crowd, maybe think of something. I really could have said, I was really pissed off too. I was in the shower yesterday, and I was really thinking, like, man, I could have really went off on that guy in the cowboy hat that was sitting front row. I could have been like, what do you do for work? Like, do you need that cowboy hat for
Oh
what you
my
do?
God.
Like as soon as he says his job, because I know damn well you don't do anything. Like, are you a rancher? Like, do you fucking raise cattle? I don't think so, bud. Why the fuck are you wearing that hat
It's Texas,
on a
man.
Thursday night in a fucking comedy club in
Oh
East
my
Downtown? Get
God.
the fuck. Yeah, I could have done that, but I decided to go after one of my fellow comedians. Not, you know, I'm not proud of it, but it worked. Yeah, it wasn't a terrible night. It was just I was really hating myself for forgetting my bits, and I was just, you know, the whole drive home you're just like, man, you fucking drunk. You can't fucking remember your goddamn bits because you drank 4 beers. God damn it. But yeah, that kind of told me also like I needed to memorize my bits a little bit more. Probably say them in the mirror a little bit more often.
Okay. Okay.
Deshaun, you need to fucking show up.
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to organize my days a bit better. I got it set up to where it's like, cause I'm trying to start getting into real estate, so I got it set up to where like Monday's real estate, Tuesday's comedy, Wednesday real estate, Thursday comedy, then Friday game, Saturday comedy, and Sunday game, and then I'm trying to follow that pattern, so I
The thing
can.
about it is, open mics are only from Monday through Thursday, really.
What do you mean?
I'm in the Facebook group. All the open mics are only from Monday night through Thursday night, or Sunday night through Thursday night.
I understand that, but what was like the?
Well, you said Saturday night comedy.
As in,
you
like,
mean,
work-
like chilling here working on
Yeah,
it?
yeah. When I
okay.
say comedy,
Yeah.
I mean like those are the days I'ma take my time out to sit and just work on bits and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got a couple bits that I threw down in the notes that I need to work on. I have not written at all. I think mainly because I need to work on the shit I already have written down.
I feel like the best way for me to work on bits is I have to be alone. Like I can't have nobody around. Or maybe like a fellow comedian I could, like you or something like that. But if it's like a friend or family or something like that, I'd rather
Yeah.
not have them around.
Yeah, people aren't gonna get it.
It's not even necessarily that. It's just when I write my bits out, I have to say them out loud so I can see how. So I can like write. I want to write toward my voice, not to like someone else's voice. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, the writer's room would be good. Like on Thursday nights, there's the brewery that I went to on that Thursday night. They have the
Mhm.
writer's room at 7, and you can just kind of get up and say it in front of all the comedians, and they all give you notes. But not all. From what I've seen, you don't want to take all their notes because some of them are just
Exactly.
on some hating shit. There's a few, like, so far I've met nothing but Houston comics that are like super supportive and like super fucking cool. But there's a few of them. There's probably, I could count on one hand how many of them are like just on some hating shit, and you just really don't want to take their notes at all.
I hear you. I hear you. It is good and good. I mean, the bad come with the good,
Yeah.
or the good come with the bad, or blah blah blah, vice versa.
Speaking of bad, topic of this week: bad habits, bad things that you can eat and do. And remember?
I remember you sending me that, but I don't. Say that again.
Yeah, just bad things in general.
Let me just read it.
Bad habits in general.
I want to read what you sent me. Topic of this topic about things that are bad for you in general.
Yeah.
Things that are bad for you in general. It ain't marijuana, so I'ma hit it again, bitch.
Probably I was thinking
You can go first. I know. I already know what I'm gonna
like
say.
I don't know. I feel like one big one for me is caring about what people think about you. Like, I mean, to a certain extent, like, yeah, you should give a fuck about how people perceive you.
Not like how you clean that up.
Yeah, you should give a fuck about how people perceive you. Like, you don't want to just be a piece of shit and be like, oh, I'm just a fucking Gemini. I'm a fucking Capri Sun. Like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I can fucking do whatever I want. Like, but at the same time,
It's more so like, I guess like when you, I guess I'm gonna use comedy for an example. Like when you up there doing comedy, just don't worry about someone judging you off your bits or just your material. Is that what? I don't know. You can say what you're about to say.
or even, I mean, I think honestly you should. I think honestly you should take in because there's this one guy at the club and I've been hanging out with him too. This I'm not gonna say his name, but this white dude, he fucking wore he was wearing a fucking black fucking beater. He's wearing a fucking black tank top with like camo pants. And everybody was just on his ass. Like, we were all waiting for the sign-up sheet. It's kind of funny. If you get there early, I got there early Wednesday night. So I was waiting for the sign-up sheet to come out with all the other guys. And we were all just, like, lined up to sign up. And he's standing there and everybody's just like, what the fuck are you wearing, dude? He's wearing a fucking black beater. I called him the white skinny Vin Diesel.
The white?
Guys were like, bro, do you need a shirt?
You mean the black skinny Vin Diesel?
No, he's a white dude.
Then why'd you call him the white skinny Vin Diesel?
Or I probably said whiter, skinnier Vin Diesel.
Oh.
He's a super white dude. Like Vin Diesel, I don't know. Isn't Vin Diesel half black?
That's a good question.
I swear I saw somewhere he had a fucking afro when he was younger.
That's a good question.
And he cut all his hair off. He started shaving all his hair off because he wanted white rolls.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
I swear I saw Vin Diesel with a fucking afro. And I think this was before AI and all that shit. Vin Diesel's half black, bro.
Oh, yeah. He was raised by his white mother and adoptive African American father. Okay.
Try to find a picture of young Vin Diesel. Look that up. Look at that. He's got that nappy hair. Look at him.
This nigga look like something. I don't know what the fuck this nigga.
He got that nose too. That's not a white nose.
He like he Puerto Rican or something.
Maybe he's Jewish or something. I don't know.
That boy said Jewish. Hold on, let me show y'all this young Vin
Maybe
Diesel.
Maybe he's Jewy. Extra Jewy.
This is fucking hilarious.
That's not white. That's something. Maybe he's Puerto Rican. Maybe that's why they play fucking that one or they play nothing but Spanish music at the end of Fast and Furious.
His mother is an astrologer. What the fuck? Who gives a fuck about all that? He's raised by his white mother and adoptive father. And acting instructions.
I bet he called Google and was like, "You better throw that white mother in there. You know, I was raised by a white mother." He wants to be white, man. All right.
Has Scottish roots.
I don't know no motherfucking in Scotland got hair like that. I don't know about that, man.
Hey, yeah, that's a good point.
The Scottish roots. Get
That's
the
a
fuck out of here.
good point.
Scotland's over there like, hey, don't claim us, motherfucker.
Ambiguous. Open to more than one interpretation having a double meaning. Why would you say that? he's of ambiguous ethnicity and looking up.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
That means he could be anything, basically.
Yeah, like,
Ambiguous?
get your big mysterious head ass.
Yeah, that's the real Rey Mysterio.
Like, this nigga trying to be all motherfucking an enigma talking about some, I'm of ambiguous ethnicity. Nigga, say what the fuck you are. Just say you don't know.
I bet you he doesn't want to say it because he's fucking Jewy.
He probably don't know. He probably don't know because he probably don't know his dad. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's seeming like because he said he's raised by his single mother and stepfather. And I don't see
He got all
anything.
that money. He got all that Fast and Furious money. You could find your dad if you really want to.
This is a good point again.
Bet you he found his fucking dad. My dad didn't make nowhere near that amount of money. He still found his dad.
Oh my god.
He made a good amount of money, enough to find his real father.
Well, yeah.
It's funny, he found him. He was like, I don't really want to meet him. I was like, come on, Dad. Like, meet the guy. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, you did all this work to find him.
I was the same way. I was probably before high school, maybe junior high or middle school. My grandma had asked me, did I want to meet my dad or whatever, and I was like, no, I'm all right. Like, I was like, no really point. I don't see too.
Well, yeah, but you weren't looking for him.
Yeah, that's a good point too. That's a good point too.
And you were a lot younger.
Yeah.
I think my dad was in like his late 30s.
Yeah.
Looked for him, found him. He was like, He found his siblings and everything. He got half siblings in Virginia.
So when he found him, he's like, oh, fuck it, I don't want to meet him.
Yeah, I guess he got to the finish line. He was like, fuck this shit.
Shit, maybe it was something that he saw or didn't like that probably turned him off or something.
I don't know. He found his other siblings though. He always made it seem like I was gonna meet my.
Did he meet them?
Half uncles one day. Nah, they live in like Virginia and fucking. I don't know. I guess Papa was a Rolling Stone. That motherfucker got kids in like 3 different states. I forgot what other state it was.
His hat was his home. When he died.
Yeah. This is another state that they're in. He had like 6 or 7 kids. He had my dad is in Texas. Fucking, there's like 2 in Virginia, and there's like 3 in another state. I can't.
This is your granddad, right, on your dad's side?
Yeah, my real granddad. I never met him, but yeah.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Somebody in the family's a Rolling Stone.
80s was a crazy time, I guess. It's a lot of those people that don't know their parents.
80s was a crack era, right?
Yeah.
Or was that the 70s?
Yeah.
I think
My
it was
real
80s.
grandma on my mom's side, my mom's real mom, she was on crack and she died from AIDS.
You said what?
My real grandma on my mom's side?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my mom's real mom, because, you know, Momo and Popo.
Yes.
Yeah. Mine and Jake's grandparents, or Jake's real grandparents, but they're really my adopted. I mean, I you know, they're my real grandparents, but like they're my mom's adopted parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they adopted my mom, but her real mom died in Florida somewhere.
Okay, so wait. Are you even technically related to Jacob?
No, not at all.
But y'all look alike still.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe you hang around somebody so long you start to look like them.
I guess so. That's cool though. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, but my dad's mom, she kind of has the same nose. Like, I get this nose. You know how Jake got that big nose, or that wide nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's kind of why we look a little bit alike.
Bro, look at this. I'm sorry to interrupt, but this supposedly is a picture. Well, I'm going to just say what Google said it was. President George H.W. Bush holds up a bag of crack cocaine during his address to the nation to the nation of National Drug Control Strategy. Why is he smiling like that? That nigga know what this shit is.
It's funny because there's still crack in the White House to this day.
Look at all that. Look at that.
There's still crack somewhere.
Hold
in
on,
there
I'm
chilling.
not showing this. Let me show this to the. Can I show? Yeah.
Hunter Biden brings cocaine.
Can I show
in
that?
there.
Yeah, of course I can. I don't give a fuck.
This is Wikipedia.
This Bush holding it. Yeah, and this Bush holding it. This is our former president,
Yeah.
Senior
He was a good
Bush.
guy. He didn't do
holding
anything wrong.
up a bag of crack cocaine, and he is looking too casual while doing it.
He's like, you know what I'm finna do with this after after we take this photo. Get the fuck out of the Oval Office.
This is crack cocaine. It's gonna
Listen,
make us
citizens
rich.
of my great country.
It's gonna make us rich as hell.
It's gonna make us rich as hell.
Fucking
It did.
Scumbag.
It did make them rich as hell.
Fucking
CIA was over there
scumbag.
funding the Contras.
Mm-hmm.
But not that. That wasn't HW. That was Reagan, right?
I think so.
Reagan was throwing that shit to the communities. They had Freeway Ricky Ross, and they're slanging that shit for him.
Was that Reagan?
That's a good show. You seen Snowfall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Man, Freeway Ricky Ross was building that shit brick by brick.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was Reagan.
Yeah, that was Reagan, man.
When was Bush Bush pregnant? Oh, he was from 89 to 93. He was after. Okay.
He was kind of in the height of it. That was like the height of it.
89? No, the crack. Well, I just googled it. The crack epidemic was early 80s.
That was still the height.
Yeah, or the
NWA came
aftermath.
out easy. That's all Eazy-E talked about. That was late 80s, early 90s. That was all Eazy-E talked about, slanging that rock.
Now you about to got me Google when NWA come out.
You know, before I die, I would like to try it. There's gotta be a hype behind it.
Do what?
Try crack. You know, you're on your deathbed. You're like 76 years old. You're sitting there in the nursing home. You're talking to your grandson. Like,
Have you ever
"Hey."
done cocaine before?
No.
No.
Oh, Coke?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Allegedly.
I'd imagine it's. Well, you know what? How about this? How about we just Google?
You ever tried it?
What?
Coke.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good time. Gets you in there real deep. I can only imagine. Because crack is just freebasing. And apparently that's way more addictive. And it gets you way higher.
But that's the thing, though. Crack cocaine is more like how do I put it? I feel like it's more cause what crack
It's even more processed.
Yeah, because what's we call the crack cocaine wasn't something the white man made in the lab. Crack cocaine is something niggas made out on the street. Like niggas was cooking shit up and they made that shit.
The thing about it is, they were freebasing coke, which is basically just crack. They were freebasing coke, like. So I was reading this thing about Griselda Blanco, you know that lady
Of
that
course.
was bringing all
Of course.
the fucking drug queen. She would freebase a lot, and she got that because she grew up in Colombia. I think she was Colombia. Yeah, she grew up in Colombia, and apparently all the coke farmers, all the coca leaf farmers, you know, they would get that in the middle of processing the cocaine to turn into powder, they would get this paste. They would get this paste on the bottom of the barrels, and they would scrape
Yes,
it
I've
and
seen
they would
that.
smoke it. Yeah, that's freebasing. That's basically, in that form, basically turning it into crack was reverting it back to that paste, but in rock form. That's how I understand it.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. It goes from cocaine to freebase to crack
Well,
cocaine.
no, it goes from a paste to the powder.
No. What I'm saying is I understand the making process. I've seen it before, but what I'm saying is how what came to the public. What came to the public first was cocaine, and then freebasing, and then crack cocaine, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think anybody ever saw freebasing though.
No, niggas was free. Yeah, nah, cause that's what they called it,
because,
freebasing. That's what they called it. But
Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. That's how he caught himself on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause see, okay, the smoking of cocaine base first appeared in the United States in '74. It was mostly confined to the state of California. So yeah, okay. Now I think freebase was okay. Never mind. I don't know.
But no, the original term of freebasing came from, because you know what they would call the paste? It's called base, short for.
I've heard that term before.
Short for basura, but basura means trash in Spanish. Basura means trash. Base would be like, basically, it was like a slang term for trash. They would like scrape that out because they knew that they were trying to turn it into powder. So the end product was powder. So anything before that was trash. So all the farmers, they were in there getting high as fuck off of this fucking paste because, you know, everybody called it just, oh, that's base. You know, let those fucking farmers smoke that shit. I don't know how they figured this out, but that shit gets you apparently way higher. That fucking base. I'm guessing one of the Sicarios, they were like, yeah, let me try this shit. These fucking farmers over there getting high as fuck, having a good laugh. Let me try this shit. Probably tried it, and he was like, hey, Griselda, hey, bitch, we gotta make a market out of this shit.
My whole thing is, I've seen how, you see how on like TV and like in real life how people are after being coke addicts and crack addicts. And a coke addict and a crack addict look like two different people.
Yeah. I mean, but at the same time,
You don't see, I'm not saying it's not possible, but you don't see coke addicts in a house where everyone's doing coke
I mean
like an abandoned house, like
not an abandoned house,
an abandoned house where everyone's on the floor.
It's probably someone's nice loft.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, hey, but it's cheaper. That's why they made crack, because you could sell it little crack rocks like about this size.
You know what they say, you get what you pay for.
Yeah, I mean, you get hella addicted to it, and then you're gonna be sucking dick for it.
And that's not good. That's not good.
But hey, there's a lot of chicks, even to this day, that they suck some dick for some coke. They suck some dick for that white girl. It's very true. I know a few coke dealers. That's the only way they get pussy. Hey, what you trying to do for this 40 ball, girl? What you trying to do for this 40 ball? That's how they do it.
I don't think I know any coke dealers, and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah, the only way you'll meet them is if you're doing coke pretty consistently.
Nah, but fentanyl just ruined all that. I don't even want to.
That's what really stopped me. I was like, oh man, motherfuckers dying from coke. Damn. You know, like the whole heart attack thing. Like I always understood that. Like, okay, don't do too much. Don't fucking like.
Yeah, it's crazy. You see them niggas snorting like 6 lines in 10 minutes. Yeah. I'm like,
and I mean, I've been there, but allegedly, like I always kind of knew, like once your heart starts really racing, I'm like, all right, let me fucking chill. Let me watch a documentary.
So I guess, do you build a tolerance? Like, well, I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah, you do.
Cause I'm wondering, I'm just wondering why niggas is doing so many lines in one session.
It gets to that point where you're like, God damn, this feels good. I want to feel better. But then, like, I've always gotten to that line where I snorted a line, and I'm like, all right, this was too much. This was too much. I don't like this. Like, it gets real. Like, where you're like, I don't like this. This is not fun. This is not fun for me or the fucking poor girl I'm doing it with. Like, I'm just in there, like...
I'm glad I never got there.
When they're talking shit. And then I get mad at her because I'm like, what the fuck? Stop this. Why are we doing this?
I've only ever done it with, like, friends or something who had it. I never went out my way to go buy it.
Oh, yeah. I got pretty deep into that for a while. That was another reason I stopped. Because I didn't like how I was acting, like, when I didn't have it. Like, at some point, like, that's what I was going to say. Like, I mean, you kind of do get, like, I kind of was getting a little, like, agitated.
I think I was like that when I was doing Xanax a lot.
Oh, yeah, it can get there, too. Even when you're on Xanax. Like, you can get agitated.
Nah, definitely on the Xans. On Xanax, I was like, I was a little rowdy.
Yeah. And that was when I was younger. I moved on to coke when I got a little older. Probably a couple years, before the fentanyl shit. I think I was like 20, 21. Yeah, I remember I was on the Xans 17, 18. Yeah, it can get, I mean, I was doing wild shit on Xans, and that's a funny thing you hear from a lot of people who pop Xans. Like, for some reason, I would steal things.
Now we're straight cannabis, THC.
Yeah, and I'm straight fucking Lone Stars. Lone Star need to sponsor me. I'm fucking drinking these. A pod every week.
I hate how you forget stuff off Xanax too.
Yeah,
my memory is already
with other
shaky.
people's stuff in my pockets.
My memory is already shaky, and Xanax does not help.
Yeah, for some reason I would steal stuff. I would just, like, for no reason. I didn't even need it. I had a good job. Had my own apartment, my own car. I would wake up in my apartment with just random people's stuff, and I would call my boy. And he'd be like, yeah, we were at Whataburger last night eating, and you fucking swiped a guy's phone for no reason. I'd be like, what? Really? I did that? Like, yeah. That's why you have that phone in your pocket, dipshit.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you an embarrassing story, bro. It started off taking Xanax just to help me sleep and stuff. So I really used to do like just a quarter or two. And I remember one time, I don't even know how much I took, but it couldn't have been that much. Like, I've never done more than like one, like at a time, like one whole pill. But I don't even know if I ever did one whole pill at one time, but I probably have. But anyway,
the thing about it is, it makes you forget so much. You forget if you took one, so you're like,
there's been times where I've took half and then lost the other fucking half.
And you probably took both those halves.
No,
you probably took both.
No,
you forgot you took the half. You're like, did I take that half? I don't think I did.
No, bro, I'm talking about I was pissed. Like, I was like, man, fuck, I lost that other half. But anyway.
You fucking took it. That's all that happened. That's what happened.
Oh, probably.
You took that other half.
But fucking.
You got pissed at everyone around you.
But back to the story. Damn, I needed a camera. I hate when it does that. But anyway. But yeah, bro, I fucking took some. I guess I was just still going off the Xan. I fucking like went to go see my mom's in the hospital. And I fucking like forgot I even went and saw her in the hospital, dog.
You forgot what?
I forgot I went to go see her at the hospital.
Oh shit!
Like, cause I had.
That's insane.
Cause I had took like Xan or whatever, and then my uncle was like, "I'm about to go to the hospital to see your mom. You want to come with me?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm going." And then I went and everything was cool, but then like that memory was just flushed until like probably a little while after he said something to me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you right, we did go see."
That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, that's insane. I don't know. I don't think I have. Yeah, I mean, I forgot a lot of stuff. I probably forgot a good straight 2 years. I think from 18 to 20 or 17 to 19. There's a lot of missing pieces in those couple years.
I'm not good with ages, but I'm more so better with years.
Yeah.
If you could tell me like go back to that year, I could possibly tell you what I was doing or how I was, but age wise I'm not that good at.
I can't tell you what I was doing at 18. I don't know what I remember where I was living at least.
I couldn't tell you what I was doing at 18 either. I couldn't even tell you what I did for my 18th birthday.
Honestly, bro. And I'm fucking like I'm closer to when I was 18. Like
than I am, yeah.
Don't remember. Yeah. Remember it.
Yeah, I've been thinking, bro, like in a couple years I'm gonna fucking be saying like, oh yeah, I'm 30, like no more 20s.
Yeah.
That's wild. I mean, I know I don't look like a 30-year-old, but I'm not 30, but I'm approaching it. But I mean, maybe I will in a couple more years. But yeah, bro, that shit is wild. I'm not afraid or anything like that because 30s is supposed to. Yeah,
they say 30. Black don't crack.
Oh yeah, but I just try to focus more so on taking care of my body and shit like that, eating clean and working out.
I'm worried about myself.
Why is that?
They don't say Mexicans don't crack.
Oh my god.
I'm not the one who has that on my side.
Well, I mean, y'all better than the whites. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. They age like spoiled milk.
Yeah, man. I told you about that chick I was chilling with in Austin.
The one that
the
older chick.
The one that went off on me. Hey, she was fucking hot.
Did we talk about that on the pod? I feel like we did on one of the first episodes.
Yeah, probably. Because I was just coming back from Austin.
Well, we can talk about it again.
Yeah. She was fucking hot. She was like 32. She looked like she was. I mean, if she didn't have the fucking stupid fat BBL butt and the fucking
For real?
No, it wasn't stupid fat. It wasn't like gross fat, but you could definitely tell like that's not your natural ass. Like, come on now, like let's all be adults here. Like, but yeah, she was fucking hot. She had a very, very nice face. I don't think she was really wearing makeup at all. Because when I first met her, she was working at the outside bar. Nah, I'm alright. She was working at the outdoor bar by the pool. That's when I met her. I met her with no shirt on. I was like, and it was funny because my dad was there and my sister, the two worst people to take a birthday trip with. Your dad and your 18-year-old sister. So one of them could not go to bars and the other one didn't want to go to bars.
Oh my god.
So it's like, oh, we're on 6th Street, but
This is what 6th Street is for.
what do I do here?
That's-
Sit at the hotel with you guys? Okay.
That's
So-
really what 6th Street is. Full of bars and restaurants.
It's just bars. It's just bars. And fucking, yeah, so I was like, I had to find shit to fucking entertain myself. So I look over at the pool bar. I'm at the pool. I'm like, oh shit, look at that fucking BBL and the fucking heavies. Yo, let's go. Let's go fuck with the heavies over there. I'm talking about the heavies. The heavies, the
Oh, I
heavy
know.
ones. That make it heavy on her back. And yeah, so I went up there and talked to her. She was giving me fucking free Jack and Cokes and shit. It was chill. That's why I thought she was fucking with me. She give me free drinks nonstop. She give me fucking free drinks at the hotel. But yeah, she went off on me and shit the last night. I was there from Friday night or Friday afternoon to Sunday morning. So we hung out Friday night, Saturday night. Saturday night I made the move. Friday night I played it cool. Because she's a grown woman. Apparently I'm not a grown woman. I'm not a grown man. So played cool Friday night. Fucking Saturday night I went in for the kill and she got really mad for whatever reason. Why the fuck would you think that? I'm not that type of woman. Nah, shut the fuck up. Alright, maybe I saw things a little wrong. Alright, maybe I made a miscalculation on my part. But god damn. You gonna nag me like I'm your baby daddy? Go fucking nag that dude that left you with a fucking kid.
Oh, she had a kid.
Yeah, she had a 15-year-old.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she's 32. She had a 15-year-old.
Damn, that means she had him at a young age.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not mad. The only reason I went out and had a good time was because of her. I can't imagine going out like by myself on 6th Street.
Yeah, unless it's like I have a serious purpose or something, like,
Yeah.
because like, definitely by yourself. I feel like that's weird just to go out by yourself.
Yeah, right.
And then you're at the club or bar or whatever, and you drink, okay, which one I'm about to go holler at?
right.
And then if you get turned down, you gotta go try to holler at another one.
Yeah.
And then if someone sees you, like, he's just hollering at every bitch.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't imagine. Like,
It's not a good sign.
I've never went out by myself at all. To go out for the first time by myself on 6th Street of all places, like I guess I could have, like I know the fucking Houston bar scene. I guess I could go out by myself if I wanted to. I never wanted to, but
I wouldn't. If it was like, if I was going out to like I did the comedy show by myself,
yeah,
that I could do.
you had a mission.
Yeah. Like I had a mission. Yeah.
Yeah. But like after the comedy show, you know, Saturday night, after me and my dad left the comedy show, he tried to take me back to the hotel. We walked in the lobby. I walked back with him. We walked in the lobby. I was like, hey man, I'm in Austin. I'm gonna go back out. He was like, all right, be careful. I'm like, man, you got me fucked up. If I'm finna spend my whole birthday weekend in a fucking hotel with y'all, like I love y'all. I love hanging out with y'all. We hung out all day at the pool together, but we're on 6th Street. I've never been here. This is my first time. I'm gonna fucking go out. And yeah, so I went out there again. But yeah, luckily I met her. But yeah, it kind of was a little over. Like, you really didn't have to go off on me like that. Like, god damn, you sound like my mom right now.
Like she
Relax.
really could have just said, "Oh, I'm sorry if I let you." I understand what you're saying, and you could have just she didn't even give you a chance to respond in a positive way.
And the thing is, I didn't even come on to her that strong. Did I tell you what my line was to her?
No, you did, but I don't remember. Say it again.
I was like, you know, what are you finna do after this? What are you finna do when you leave here? She was like, because she had told me earlier that night, like whenever we were still chilling at the hotel together, we were chilling at the hotel bar downstairs. I was like, and I didn't even ask her, but she told me like, oh, me and my son got into it. His dad came and picked him up. So I thought that was a sign for me. Like, okay, your son not at home. Let's go. All right, but I didn't act on it then. I played it smart. Later that night, right before the lights came on at 1:30, you know, I'm like, you know, what you finna do after this? She was like, oh, you know, go home.
When the lights came on, like when the bar was closing.
Yeah, you know how the lights come on at 2.
I feel you.
The bar's
Just make sure.
Yeah, but at like 1:30, you know, I'm looking at the time. I'm like, all right, it's about that time. So I'm like, you know, what you finna do after this? And she was like, go home, cuddle with the dogs. I was like, oh shit, well, you know, maybe you could cuddle with me instead.
I would have thought that was a sign too, saying cuddle with the dog. But I
Am I wrong?
I feel you.
Am I wrong?
I feel you.
So I didn't even come on super strong. That's not strong, right? That's just, you know.
What'd you say? Say it again.
I was like, well, you know, maybe we could cuddle together instead. You know, go watch a little movie or something. And she just went the fuck off right after that. Like, before the fucking last word even left my mouth. Just, why the fuck would you think that? I'm not gonna go home with you. Like, right.
Was she loud?
A little bit.
So
I felt like she was.
Definitely
she was
other
right
people.
Here.
Definitely
like,
other people probably heard.
We were like all kind of close. That's another reason. Like, don't you go off of body language? We were all close up to each other. You know, my arm was on the bar. She's sitting in the stool right in front of me. You know, we both drunk a little bit.
I feel
and I'm like, after she started going off, I took my arm off the bar. I was like, all right. I had to stop her. I was like, all right. Maybe I misread things. Maybe there was some miscommunication. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go back to the hotel. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I was a real gentleman. All right?
I feel
like a lot of guys my age would have started fucking yelling back.
Of course.
Yeah. Like a few of my friends, I won't name them, but I know a few of them that one of them may have been on this podcast before. He would have fucking started yelling back. Like, hey, bitch. But all I said was, all right, look, I didn't mean to upset you. You know, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Please, because she told me like the day before, or maybe that same night, she said she was gonna be in Houston next month. What is it, June? Yeah, June. She said, I'm be in Houston in June. I was like, please let me know if you're in Houston. Have a good rest of your night. I'm sorry. And I just left. And yeah, I don't know what her fucking deal was.
But y'all have each other's numbers still, though.
We have Instagrams.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get her number. She wouldn't give me her number. That was the first thing I asked for.
That's so weird that she did act like that. That's weird. Like, she probably was drunk. Maybe, you know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah. We were taking shots.
So she probably just over exaggerated. Then the next day she probably realized that she acted like an ass or something, and she's probably embarrassed or something. Who knows?
I didn't text her again.
Who knows?
I went back to Houston. You
live
in Austin.
You did it right though. You told her, hey, if you're in Houston, let me know what's up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel you. I mean,
I'm not finna press the issue. I mean, what do I look like arguing with some broad?
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck how old you are. I'm not finna argue with you. Like, if you feel like arguing with somebody, go find your friend or some shit. I don't know. But
my ninja.
She was fine though. She was fine. I don't know.
Probably is.
Yeah, she knocked out.
Oh my gosh.
Austin,
keeping it weird.
Keeping it very weird. The weirdest bitch I ever met. I don't know. Maybe that's how they get when they get a little older. Have a young guy hitting on them.
Right, that is true too. That is true. She probably thought that was code for I'm trying to smash or whatever. Even though it kinda.
That's how she made it seem. She made it seem like it was disrespectful for like a guy my age to try to smash a chick her age. Like, come on, bitch. You don't think this has been my dream?
Like, for
You all like we're at the bar. You
This
like
is the perfect time for you to do it. Come on. Like, alright, whatever.
I don't know. She probably just wasn't respecting the Riz. She wasn't. She thought my nigga was a punk. Thought my nigga was a beta male.
Hell no. If I would have argued with her ass. I would have sat there going back and forth with her.
Nah, we ain't doing all that.
Hell no. Got me fucked up. Alright, that's all you gotta say. I'm going back to the hotel. Finna knock out.
We ain't going back and forth. It's my way or the highway.
Whole drive back to Houston in the morning.
Time to be arguing with this biatch.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good stuff. Fucking Austin.
We're gonna have to take a trip to Austin.
We do. I was just telling my girl I really want to move out there.
Bro. Hell yeah.
I really do, to be honest.
I be getting fucking like ads on my phone.
You seen the
on,
homeless people?
On Facebook and Instagram for like open mics in Austin. But damn, my phone really listening to me.
Oh yeah.
You know exactly what I'm up to at all times.
Did you see
you're doing open mics now, huh?
Did you see the homeless people out in Austin when you went?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. That was another reason I kind of didn't want to go out by myself. Like, I kind of wanted to have somebody there with me. Like, at least if I get stabbed, I want somebody to know I got stabbed.
Well, at least it's busy though. There's a lot of people out.
Just
Just stay where
those
there's
cops are out there.
Yeah,
on
just
them
stay where
fucking
there's a lot
horses.
of just stay where there's a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not finna walk down no fucking dark alley.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But still,
They're
like,
out there.
Still, you don't know what those fucking people are. Bro, did I even tell you about? So during the day, like the first day we got there, so we got there Friday, like afternoon.
I'm a big cat man.
We were walking on 6th Street. So my sister she's a fucking idiot. She's got girl brain. She's fucking dumb. She doesn't think about her surroundings or what people's intentions are. She doesn't think about that shit at all.
A little delusional.
Yeah, a little bit. A little too naive, you might say. And so we're walking we ate at Kava, and we're walking back to the hotel. I think we took the scooters to Kava, and we decided to walk back to the hotel.
Those scooters are badass.
Literally. So my sister's in the middle, my dad's on this side towards where the wall is, where the places are, and I made sure to be on this side of my sister towards the street. And this fucking lady, or I don't know, it looked like a lady, but I don't know it was some homeless person, is walking towards us with something in their hand, doing it like this. And I get closer, I realize this is a fucking knife. Not a big knife, but a fucking knife nonetheless. It's a fucking knife. So I'm like, alright, I'm on high alert now. I'm like, fuck.
So the homeless person is walking toward y'all doing this?
Yes, just like walking like a fucking crazy person. You know how they have their walk like.
I know what you mean.
She's doing this like just all, and she's talking to herself the whole time. She's the fucking person said just talking to this is a crazy person. This is an obviously crazy person. I didn't even have to. I didn't know
Put that bitch in Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum patient, fucking straitjacket all the way, and as we get closer, my heart starts beating. I'm thinking like, fuck, I'm about to get stabbed. And I'm about to throw my sister out the way. I'm about to get stabbed, and me and my dad are gonna fight this fucking homeless lady to the death. And because I looked over at my dad, he's not, he was just like, I don't know, he was talking, they were talking. I was quiet because I was watching them, and I didn't want to alert the other two. So I'm just like, I'm ready to be a hero. I'm gonna be a hero today. Let's go, hero time. And fucking, we walked by her with no problem. All right, cool. I was like, and then as soon as we got far enough, I asked him, I was like, hey, did y'all see that fucking lady with the knife? And they didn't believe me at first. They thought I was playing. I was like, no, that fucking lady that just walked by us, and I pointed at her when we were far enough. I was like, look, that person right there had a fucking knife out, doing this around their head, talking to themselves. And my dad was like, yeah, I saw that person. You see so many homeless people. Like, I give him that because you walk by so many homeless people in Austin. You're not really looking at them. You're kind of.
I am.
Cause yeah, exactly. So I'm like, but But he's the type of fucking hard motherfucker. He's like, if you saw my pops, man, he's fucking cut. He's fucking swole. He doesn't worry about shit. He knows he's gonna fucking like fuck somebody up if it really comes down to it. Me, I'm not. I'm fucking, you know, I'll put up a good fight. You're not gonna get it that easy, but it's not gonna be easy for me either. It's gonna be hard for both of us.
But regardless, though, if you can fuck a motherfucker up, you still need to be aware.
Yeah,
like, because
right.
you don't want to get snuck. You
It's a
know what I
fucking
mean?
knife.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm like, you know, they think I'm playing. I'm like, no, I'm so dead ass serious. A fucking person walked right by us on my side with a knife out, talking to themselves, and they're like, oh, you know. Sure enough, so we go into, my sister wanted to go into some type of store, some type of fucking homemade fucking bullshit store, you know, where they grow their own fucking milk or whatever. So we go in, we come out. The same fucking lady with the knife, there's 2 cops surrounding her on a fucking corner. They're trying to calm down the situation. And we had to walk around them. The cops were like, hey, walk around, folks. And we walked around and I was like, hey guys, you believe me now? That's the fucking lady that walked by us. And they're like, oh, you were for real. I'm like, oh, you thought I was for play? You thought I was for play? No, I'm for real. That was the fucking lady that walked by us. Like, why the fuck would I bring it up? You guys thought I guess I fucking joke around too much. I don't know. Maybe it's all jokes with me. Everybody thinks I'm just fucking joking around. No, I was dead ass serious. And yeah, they didn't believe me until we walked by the lady being fucking tamed by 2 police officers. Like,
Oh my god.
God damn. But yeah. Yeah, but my sister, she was in there talking to fucking homeless people, talking to themselves, yelling out into the street. She's over there trying to talk to them. She's like, they have a real story. I'm like, shut
Oh,
the
she's
fuck up.
interested.
I'm like, stop being so interested. They're crazy people. They're on drugs. Like,
There are people who really like that, though. Have you heard of Soft White Underbelly?
I did hear about that. He's the one who interviewed that incest family. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has some good interviews. That's what he does. He interviews. Some people are homeless. Some people are drug addicts. Some people are ex pimps, gang members.
You have to send me that because I want to show. She still thinks that she's just like, I'm not naive. I'm like, listen, idiot. These people are on drugs and they have mental health issues. I tried to tell her, I was like, okay, do you believe that people have mental health issues to the point of schizophrenia? Do you believe that schizophrenia can be so severe that you're in the street yelling at other strangers about whatever you're thinking? She's like, yes, I do believe that. I'm like, okay, do you believe that people take hard drugs that make them see things and make them think things that aren't really there? She's like, yes. I'm like, okay, so what the fuck makes you think that those people don't survive among you? She's like, I know they do. And I'm like, well, then why the fuck are you trying to talk to them in the middle of the street in Austin, Texas? I don't know. This fucking kid, she's over there.
I guess she felt comfortable because y'all were around.
Probably, but I hope that she doesn't feel comfortable whenever we're not around. Because if she feels comfortable when we're not around, we were at dinner. I had to fucking grab her arm. I was like, you know how easy it would? Because she stood there talking to some homeless guy yelling on the street for a while. And we had to like get her like, hey, come here. But I was like, I had to grab her by the arm. I was like, imagine if you decided, all right, I've heard enough. I realize you're crazy. I'm going to walk away now. Imagine if he just grabbed you and was like, no, I got more to tell you. I got more to say. Where are you going? So I had to grab her at dinner. I was like, imagine if I did that to you. Imagine if I'm like, Ozzy, you're very weak. You're weak, like not in a mean way, but you're not a very strong person.
Very frail.
Yeah, I could grab onto you and you wouldn't be able to go anywhere. And I'm not very strong either. But I could grab onto you and I could hold onto you. I could make you sit here and listen to me talk. And she started getting all upset. But you gotta tell him some way. Like, if that guy really wanted to grab you and tell you, hey, I'm not done talking, you gotta hear the rest of my story, you're not gonna be able to do anything. What are you gonna do?
She better have a weapon on her or something.
I try to say that too. She doesn't want one. I'm like, all right, well, some people got.
Nah, you can't do that. Nah.
I try to talk to my dad. She lives with my dad. That's honestly, there's only so much I could do. She doesn't live here. She lives in, out towards Dallas. So that's, he lives with her.
How old is she?
19 now.
Okay.
She's turned 19.
I would say, I guess when she turned 21, try to take her like to the range or something.
Yeah, I'm sure when she gets a little older,
maybe.
Her brain isn't,
Yeah, like you said, still 19.
Developing. Yeah, very young, very still premature brain.
Naive, like you say.
Yeah, not only is her brain not fully formed, but it's also a woman's brain, so it's not firing on 4 cylinders.
Misogyny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You ready to wrap this up? I gotta.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. Damn, that was a good closing. That was really fucking interesting.
I hope so.
Oh my god. Alright, everybody. Well, that's episode 5, I want to say. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
For the podcast with no name.
If y'all are still here, thank y'all for listening.
We need to start brainstorming some names, I guess.
Yeah, we haven't really.
Because the podcast with no name is starting to grow on me.
I think we need to start listening to our old episodes because we don't do that. I mean, I hardly have. Do you?
Nah, I definitely don't.
Yeah, I think we should, because we might have said something that would be a good name before.
We've never brainstormed on names, though.
I mean, but we haven't, but we've talked about a lot of things.
That's a good point.
We've probably said some funny things that could stick.
That's a good point.
Let's wrap this up, man.
Okay. Episode 5, podcast with no name. Our Instagrams will be in the description. Please make sure you guys follow us, like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Please like and subscribe the video and share the video, please. If anything, please like it, share the video.
And you only gotta listen to 1 minute of it to be a view.
No, fuck that. Listen to the whole thing.
Listen to the whole thing.
Or listen to what you can.
Yeah.
Leave a comment if you
There's
want to
some good
comment or
stuff
say
in here.
anything.
There's some good stuff. We talk about some good things.
But mainly, guys, please like the video. If you want to support us, like the video, share the video, subscribe, and see us next Friday, bitch. Well, wait a minute.
Trust the
Friday,
science.
trust the science.
Trust the science.
Friday is when we record. When should we put out?
Fridays. It's been every Friday so far. We put out on Friday and we record on Fridays.
No, I haven't been putting them out every Friday, though. I want to say it's been kind of random. So that's what I'm saying. Let's decide. Because, okay, I could put it, yeah, I guess I could put it out Fridays. Well,
That would make it as simple.
yeah, but I feel like it's late, though. I feel like timing is a factor.
I'll be back, sir.
I know you got to pee. We'll discuss that off the air. Peace.